Hi guys, so this is a fun day today. We're starting our unit on bugs, and it's a really cool time to do that because all the bugs in new life are coming out for spring. So today was Bumblebee Day. We're gonna learn about bumblebees. And the really cool thing is, let's look at our worksheet here, and the title says the hexagon. Now a hexagon is a shape that has 6 sides. I'm going to draw one right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So a hexagon is a shape with 6 sides, and you can say this to yourself: hexagon, hexagon, 6, 6, 6. And that's how you know it's a hexagon, if it has 6 sides. So this worksheet wants us to find the hexagons because over here is a bumblebee, and our bumblebee loves to make honeycomb. And each little individual cell in a honeycomb is made up of a hexagon. Hexagon, hexagon, 6, 6, 6. The directions on our worksheet say, help the queen bee find all the honeycombs. Color all the hexagon shapes yellow. So I have my yellow marker. I'm ready to go. Oh, I see a first shape here. Let me count how many sides. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's not a hexagon. Hexagon has to have 6 sides. 6, 6, 6. How about this one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It does. Here is a hexagon. 6, 6, 6. I see one here. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's a triangle. That's not a hexagon. What I'm going to do is cross out the ones that are not hexagons. Here's a circle, round and round, has no sides, so it can't be a hexagon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, there's a hexagon. I'm going to color that one. 6 sides. Actually, let's do this. So it helps us remember on our board. I'm going to draw 6. So here's a hexagon shape and a number 6, so we remember it has 6 sides. Here's a shape. I'm going to count its sides. 1, 2, 3. Nope, that makes it a triangle. Here's another round shape that has no sides. That's a circle. I'm going to put an X on it. Wonder about this one. Let's count the sides on that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sure does. 6 sides. Oh, let's count the sides. 1, 2, 3. Triangle, not a hexagon. I'm going to come over here. Let's count the sides here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sure is a hexagon. Count this one. 1, 2, 3. That's a triangle again. Only has 3 sides. Let's count this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, let's color it in. There's one right next to it. It really looks like that. You know what? I'm getting so good. I can just tell what a hexagon looks like. Maybe you're the same way. I just know that that has more than 3 sides, like these triangles. Let's cross those out. Doesn't look like those, and it does look like this. So when you get close to the bottom of your worksheet, I bet you can tell just which ones are the hexagons and which ones aren't. Like all of these circles. No way. Oh, here looks like it's another triangle. 1, 2, 3. That's not a hexagon. This one looks like one. Let's count just to be sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. This one has, doesn't look like a triangle, but it doesn't look like a hexagon. Let's count how many sides it has. 1, 2, 3, 4. That is a square. This one looks like a hexagon again. It looks like all the other honeycomb we've colored in. Oh, this one looks like it too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 sides. And again, 1, 2, 3, 4. That is a square. We're going to cross it off. So I'm going to just take a look. Looks like we've colored in all of our hexagons, and this bee can collect them all for her honeycomb. All right, let's flip this over and see what we are going to do on the other side. Oh, this is fun. it looks like your job is to trace these lines and help the bees get back to their hive. So I'm going to do one or two of the lines, but I bet you guys can do these. I'm going to pick a bright purple. I bet you guys can do the rest of it on your own. So you start right here at the bumblebee. There's a dark line or a dark dot where you're going to start, and then this is where you're going to go slow. This tracing can be a little bit tricky sometimes. And whoa, I went off the line just a little bit over there. I'm gonna try and slow down, do my best writing. Ooh, there we go. All right, now I'm just gonna do the next one here. And again, start on that black dot, and this one comes up here. Oh, it loops around. I'm gonna go super slow. Okay, try and get all of the loops. Go around, come back down around, and here we go. We made it home. They're going to their hive. I bet you guys can do the rest on your own. Just start at the black dot, go slow, and get those bees all the way to their hive, all the way home. All right, I'm gonna explain another worksheet too. We have another one, and this is like the one we just did, where I'm gonna explain it, and then you guys can do it, finish it at home. So with our worksheets, we wanna make sure that we're writing our name. On here it has a name line for you, so you're gonna go ahead and write your name. Then the directions, it's so cute, they're all bees on the top. The directions say roll the dice and write the number. So I have 2 purple dice here, and what we're gonna do is, oh, there's numbers in these boxes on top. So this bee has a number 7, this bee is bee number 8, this one is bee number 9, bee number 10, bee number 11, and bee number 12. So the first thing you're going to want to do is trace those numbers so you know which column, if you roll those numbers, they go in. So I'm tracing, I'm going slow, I'm going to do my best work here. And this one might be a little bit tricky because I'm sure you guys know 7, 8, and 9, and 10, but then we have 11 and 12. So if you need help, do this with your mom or your dad or your big brother or sister, because 11 is 2 ones, and then 12 is a 1 and a 2 together. So now that we've traced these, we know this, all of our 7s come in here, all of our 8s, 9, 10, 11, 12. Let's see, we'll roll our dice and see what number. Oh, this is cool. I rolled a dice with 2 1s. So if I add that together, it's a 2. So I'm going to write a 2 in that box. I'm going to do it again. Let's do one row and then you guys can do it. All right. Oh, I have a 6. So once you roll it, count the dots, and then you're going to add it together. So this dot has one, or this dice has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to keep going. 8, 9, 10. Oh, so there's our number 10. And number 10 is a 1 and a 0. Okay, I'm going to roll again. And, oh, just like with number 2, I have a dice that has 1. I have 2 dice that have the same number. A 1, 2, and a 1 and a 2. 2 plus 2 is 4. All right, that's what we're gonna do for that. Now, oh, I rolled 2 dice. 1 has a 4 and 1 has a 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Write a 6 right there. All right, next I rolled a 1 and a 1, 2, 3. Let's add those together. 1, 2, 3, 4. Another 4. All right, one more time. Whoa, I rolled this time. 1 die has a 3, 1 has a 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. So keep rolling and fill up that side, that whole grid with all the numbers that you roll. They can all be different numbers. I misspoke earlier. They don't all have to be 7s or 8s or 9s or 10s or 11s or 12s. You're just gonna roll the dice and write the number in the box. So, sorry for that. Okay, and then on the back side, we have B's, and then we have tick marks. We've done this a couple times in preschool, where we use tick marks to count. Sometimes you can use dots, you can use 10 squares. In this case, we used tick marks. And I'm just gonna draw some over here just so that you can see. We do 1, 2, 3, 4. Then when you get to 5, you draw one that goes diagonally down. And that means that's a group of 5. 5, and if I wanted to keep adding on, 6, 7, just like this one. So when you're making tick marks, lines down, the one that goes diagonally across means this whole group, there are 5 there. So that's kind of a cool way to count and help you count by 5s. Now, we have B's that have numbers on their bellies from 1 all the way to 10. Now over here we have tick marks from 1 all the way to 10, but they're not in order. And so we need to draw a line from the number on the B's belly to the number that matches over here, the tick marks. So we're gonna start with this B number 1. Let's see, that one's pretty easy. I can see right here that there's 1 tick mark. So I'm gonna take my marker and draw a line down to that 1. 1 and 1, they match. Okay, the next one is number 2. These are gonna be really easy up until we get to 5, then it might get a little trickier. But here's 1, 2. So I'm gonna draw a line from my B's belly all the way to number 2. What's the next number? It's number 3. And I can see it already, 1, 2, 3 down here. That matches, so I'm gonna draw a line all the way down. Okay, our next number is B number 4. This should still be pretty easy. Let's see if we can find it. Oh, it's up here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So now I'm gonna draw a line coming up this time, and it matches over there, 4 and 4. The next B is B number 5. Now, like I said, we need to find a group of tick marks, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, to have the line through it, and that's all there's gonna be. Let's see if we can find one of those. I spied it down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That whole group is 5. I'm gonna draw a line from this 5 down to this 5. Now our next number is number 6. So now we're gonna look for a group of 5 plus 1 more. Let's see if we can find it. Looks like this might match. Here's a group of 5 plus 1 is 6. So now I'm gonna use my marker up there. Our next number is number 7. So I'm gonna have a group of 5 and then with 2 tick marks. 5 plus 2 is 7. And I found it right here at the top. Here's our group of 5, 6, 7. So let's match it up. We're almost done. Next number is number 8. So now with number 8, we're gonna have a group of 5 plus 3 more. Let's see if it's this one. Here's a group of 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, there's one extra one. That's 9. We don't want that one. Let's check this one. Here's a group of 5, 6, 7, 8. That's the one we want. 8 and 8. Now our next number is number 9. And we just counted it. It was up here. We found a group of 5 plus 1, 2, 3, 4 was 9. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now our last B has a number 10 on his belly, and we can find that one really easily, not only because it's the last one, but because it's 2 groups of 5. 5 plus 5 equals 10, just like the hands on your, just like the fingers on your hands. You have 10 fingers, 5 on each hand. So there's 2 groups of 5 right there. That equals 10. We matched up all of our B's with their tick marks. What fun worksheets. Thanks for joining me today. Good luck.